My Heart and Lungs, an exciting way to learn about your body by Sally Hewitt. Where is your heart? How do your lungs work? What does your heart pump around your body? We're going to find out. Let's see. My heart and lungs. What is your heart? Your heart is a strong muscle about the size of your fist. It has two pumps that push your blood around your body. Your heart sits just to the left of the middle of your chest. Heart shapes are everywhere on balloons, cards, and cuddly toys, but your real heart looks different. Your heart never stops working. It pumps your blood all day and all night to every part of your body. Your brain, your lungs, your skin, your muscles need blood to keep them working properly. A doctor uses a stethoscope to listen to your heart pumping in your chest. Your heart doesn't work as hard when you are asleep. When you wake up and start moving, it beats faster. Heartbeat. Your heart is hollow, which means it has empty space in it. The space fills up with blood, then your heart muscles squeeze and push the blood out again. Your heart beats every time your heart muscles squeeze tight. This is an activity that you can do. It says, fill a balloon with water. Your heart fills up with blood like this. Gently squeeze the balloon with your hand. This is like your heart muscles squeezing. Watch the water squirt out. Blood spurts out of your heart and into your blood vessels in the same way. Be careful where you squirt the water. There are two sides of your heart, the left side and the right side. Each side has two rooms or chambers. The right side of your heart pumps blood into your lungs to collect oxygen. The left side of your heart pumps blood into your body. So here's the two right chambers right here, and here's the two left chambers. And this is what your heart really looks like. Veins and arteries. Your heart pumps your blood into tubes called blood vessels. Blood vessels, called arteries, carry blood away from your heart to every other part of your body. Blood vessels, called veins, bring blood back to your heart. When you exercise, your body warms up and sometimes your skin turns red. This is because blood rushes to the blood vessels in your skin to keep you cool. Here's the veins and the arteries. Blue and there's red. Your blood around and around. Your blood is always moving around your body and through your heart. This movement is called circulation. It takes less than a minute for your heart to pump blood to every part of your body. Activity. You can see blood flowing through your hand Hold your right hand in the air for a few minutes. Hang your left hand down by your side. Now look at the color of each hand. It is harder for your heart to pump the blood upward, so your right hand looks pale because there is less blood in it. It is easy for blood to flow downward, so your left hand is red because it is full of blood. You should try that activity. Blood. Your blood is like a delivery truck. It carries oxygen from your lungs and goodness from your food to every part of your body. Your blood is full of tiny cells which carry oxygen. These cells give your blood its red color. If you fall and cut yourself, your blood dries into a hard scab and your skin heals underneath the scab. Feel the beat. When you are working hard, if you are running, for example, your body needs more oxygen from your blood, so your heart beats faster. You can feel your heart beat in the blood vessels on your wrist. This is called your pulse. Feel your pulse. Now run on the spot for a few minutes. Feel your pulse again. Your heart usually beats about 90 times a minute. Your pulse gets faster when you work hard. And when you take your pulse, you don't want to use your thumb to take your pulse because your thumb is the only finger that has a pulse. So you need to use your two other fingers and feel your pulse. So let's try that one. So it says, run on the spot for a few minutes. And then take your pulse again. Oh, it's beating faster. I could feel it. You should try it too. Your lungs. Your lungs are the part of your body you breathe it with. They are like two big sacs in your chest. See the lungs behind the rib cages? Your left lung is a bit smaller than your right lung to make room for your heart. Your lungs are protected by your ribs. See? Here's the nose, the mouth. Here's your windpipe. Here is your ribs. And here's your two sets of lungs. And here again, your ribs. Lung muscle that squeezes the air in and out. And then the inside is the spongy inside of the lung. Oxygen is a gas in the air. Your body needs oxygen from the air to stay alive, so you need to breathe air in and out of your lungs all the time. So I think I forgot to read this part over here. The insides of your lungs are like sponges. They soak up air instead of water. And humans can't breathe underwater unless they use a tube called a snorkel to swim. Breathing in. You breathe air in through your mouth and nose. Air goes down your windpipe into your lungs, and as your lungs fill up, they get bigger. Tiny hairs in your nose and windpipe catches bits of dirt and help to clean the air going into your lungs. Here's an activity you can do. You can feel your lungs fill with air. Put your hands on your ribs. Breathe in deeply. Feel your ribs lift and your chest get bigger as your lungs fill with air. Let's try that. Ready? We're going to feel your ribs as we breathe in. And you see your chest getting bigger. That means that your lungs are filled with air. And then we breathe out. Remember, when we breathe out, we do deep breathing. And then our chest gets smaller because our lungs get smaller. Okay? Or go back down. They deflate with the air. Oxygen from the air goes into tiny blood vessels called capillaries in your lungs. Blood full of oxygen flows to your heart and your heart pumps it all around your body. When you work hard, your heart and lungs work hard too and give you the extra oxygen that your body needs. Breathing out. When you breathe in, fresh air goes into your lungs. After your lungs have taken oxygen from the air, you breathe out. The stale air goes up your windpipe and out through your mouth and nose. The air you breathe out gets warm as it goes through your body. Put your hand near your mouth and breathe on it. Your breath feels warm. The air you breathe is full of oxygen. The air you breathe out is full of gas called carbon dioxide and tiny drops of water, which the body does not need. These are waste products, so the body gets rid of them. When you breathe out on a cold day, the water vapor in your breath turns into steam. Sneezing gets rid of things your body doesn't want to breathe in fast. This is an interesting book. Miss Joy really likes this book. And when you breathe on your hand and you're using a tissue or you're sneezing, you need to go wash your hands, right? To stop the spread of germs. Talking. You need your lungs to breathe and to talk. You speak and sing with a small lump you can see and feel in your throat, called your voice box or larynx. Activity. Feel your voice box. Make all kinds of different sounds. Hello! Hello! Screech! Whisper, whisper. Does your voice box move when you make a sound? And what kind? Does it move fast? Does it move slow? Can you feel the vibrations? I can. And is the vibrations fast when you talk? When you do different talks, when you raise your voice, when you don't raise your voice, when you shout, when you talk soft. Think about it. You make sounds when air goes over folds of muscle called vocal cords in your voice box. The more air that goes over the folds, the louder the sound. Shouting uses lots of air. When you shout, you soon get out of breath. Hiccuping happens when air rushes in and hits your voice box in a funny way. Now, when they say that you eat fast, you eat too fast, they say that you can hiccup. And when you drink too fast, they say that you can hiccup. And it makes sense because this says hiccuping happens when air rushes in and hits your voice box in a funny way. So it goes too fast and the voice box is not ready for it. Healthy heart and lungs. Look after your heart and your lungs. Keeping active makes your heart and lungs work harder. Hard work makes them strong and healthy so they can help to keep your whole body healthy. Healthy eating. You can help protect your heart, your blood vessels, and lungs by eating fresh food, lots of fruits and vegetables, and not too much fat, salt, or sugar. Healthy food is good for you and delicious too. Fresh air. Fresh air is good for your lungs. Sometimes the air in big cities is polluted by fumes from cars. Polluted air is bad for you because it contains tiny bits of smoke and dust that enter your lungs and they can make you cough. Take a trip to the countryside or to the seaside where the air is fresh and clean. Sleep. When you are asleep, your brain makes sure you keep breathing in and out during the night without having to think about it. When you wake up after a good night's sleep, you are rested and ready for a busy day. We talk about healthy eating all the time, don't we? Fruits and vegetables. And we talk about exercise a lot and sleeping. Sleeping is so, so important. So important. And that is a great book. I love that book. My Heart and Lungs.